Welcome back, friends, to your live continuing coverage of CES 2020 high atop Central Hall here at the Las Vegas Convention Center. I'm Michael Artsis, and you are the Terrifics. This is Be Terrific, your live continuing coverage of CES 2020. We're rolling on, we're having a lot of fun, and this is so exciting. At Be Terrific TV on all social media. I've got a really fun guest here because this is about eco-friendly. This is about doing things you couldn't normally do, and it's about changing the world just a little bit. And this gentleman's name is Eli, and the product is a battery. And this battery is pretty unbelievable because not only can you daisy chain them together to give you a lot of power, but you've basically matched this up against a Honda generator, the 2000, that's very popular, and you said this is going to give you what that gives you in gas, but in battery, which means you can use it indoors, outdoors. You can also use solar power to slow the draw or to power the thing, and the company's called ECOFLOW.
That's correct.
So tell me about this battery. Batteries don't always seem sexy, but this one's sexy.
I think it's a pretty sexy battery, yeah. So the inception point of the company was, can we effectively build a battery that can outcompete a Honda generator? So that's where we started. So this battery here has 1,300 watt hour capacity. You can chain them together, unlimited. It has a 1,600 watt inverter. So you can power just about anything that you can power with the Honda generator. But unlike a gas generator, this is silent and there's no carbon emissions. So you can run it indoors or when you're worried about noise pollution, on a campsite, in an RV, on a job site, or in your home when you lose power.
So it would power my laptop if I had no or a computer about the same wattage as a laptop. If you figured, it would power that for about 13 hours.
You could charge your laptop from 0 to 100 about 30 times over.
30 times over?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a MacBook Pro? Because I was thinking MacBook Pro.
Yeah, maybe a MacBook Air. Maybe a MacBook Air. Yeah.
All right. So maybe I was around right if it's a MacBook Pro. You're right if it's a MacBook Air.
Yeah.
You came from DJI, the drone company. Tell me about how you got into batteries. I guess they use a lot of batteries, might be the first step.
Yeah, so I worked previously on the enterprise team at DJI, so integrating drones into commercial verticals like agriculture, search and rescue, firefighting. And when you're flying a drone, if you're a hobbyist, you're in the air for 20 minutes, it's a great time. But if you're trying to map a 1,000-hectare farm, or if you're looking for a missing person, you have to keep a drone in the air for a long time. So these guys are flying and switching out batteries every 20 minutes. And also that limits the distance that you can get from the pilot. So if you're looking for a person in an ocean or after an avalanche, you really have to extend that battery life. So I worked very closely with the battery team, got to know the battery engineers very well. And then the director of battery R&D and I, we split off about 4 years ago to build our own company. So we started, it was myself and 2 battery engineers from DJI, and since then we've raised about $15 million, grown to about 60 employees, and we're full-time out of Shenzhen and San Francisco.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
We spent a lot of time in Shenzhen.
I've been 7 years full-time in China.
Oh.
Yeah.
7 days would be a lot for me.
Yeah.
But I love it there. You've got, you can stack these, you can daisy chain them. So if I could charge my laptop 30 times, my MacBook Air, 30 times off of one of these, if I had 2 of them 60 times, is that good math, or is it a little bit less because it doesn't get the full charge?
There might be a little bit of loss there in the daisy chaining, but just about perfect. I think after a power outage, you'd be probably the most popular person on your block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what about? See, here's the thing. I got this iPhone in my pocket, and I love this thing. And every year I got to get, I get about 300 cycles out of it, and then I got to get either a new battery or a new phone. Most likely a new phone. What do you do to prevent that from happening with this battery?
So that's just on a chemical level. Yeah. So with lithium-ion batteries, which is the commercial standard, after about 1,000 cycles, you'll only hold about 80% of the energy that you can initially hold when the battery cells are new. And that's just at the cell chemistry level of lithium-ion cells. So after about 1,000 cycles, we'll actually swap out your battery pack for free.
Really?
Yeah.
For free?
Yeah.
How much does this thing cost?
So right now it's about $12.99.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're giving me free batteries forever, or just
lifetime warranty?
Lifetime?
Yeah. On the battery pack itself.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then
what we're looking to do with those recycled cells is build lower cost products that we can then sell into developing countries that can't afford this product.
Wow. That's a very smart move.
Because they're not as concerned about the size of the product, right?
You raised $15 million. Talk about that. That's a pretty substantial amount of money.
It's not easy.
Yeah, you came out of DGI. Is it venture cap or is it private equity? Or
so we took some money from our supply chain.
Okay.
So we had this vision to vertically integrate our supply chain because building battery products is very expensive.
Sure.
And there are also very few manufacturers that actually have the capacity to build products safely of this size. Because at the end of the day, batteries are chemicals that don't like each other and there's some inherent risk involved. So what we did is we went to the largest supply chain Goliaths in the battery world and we said, hey, we know we're a startup and we don't produce the volume that would warrant space in your plant. But if we could work out an equity relationship where you have some skin in the game, then we were able to get access to a lot of these big players that otherwise wouldn't give a startup the time of day because they have an incentive to succeed with us long term.
It's very smart.
So we took our first 2 rounds of funding actually from our supply chain, and then our second 2 rounds were from traditional venture capital firms.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice. Can you get on a plane with this?
You cannot. No.
Okay.
No.
How do you get it here then?
So these go by sea.
Yeah.
You can ship them on a plane. There's a lot of paperwork and a high price tag. So typically they're going by ground.
Right.
So you're either shipping them across the ocean or you're putting them on a truck to get to your destination ahead of time.
Have you used trains yet?
We have not used trains. If we had the bullet train system here in the U.S., we would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're readily available. Where can I get them?
We're selling on Shopify, on Amazon, and we're soon to be entering some retail channels in the U.S.
ECOFLOW, you've got USB ports, USB-C ports, and regular outlets as well.
If we flip this around here, we have 6 traditional AC outlets on the back.
Now I noticed that they don't have the grounded. They're not grounded plugs.
These are ground. You can ground right in here.
The first 3 are grounded. The bottom 3 are not.
Well, you can turn the socket either way. So you could put in 3 grounded tools.
Now, could you plug
or 6 ungrounded?
a power strip into here?
You could. Yep. And then,
but you gotta know a little bit. You gotta know your power draw a little bit.
Yes. But just about anything you can put in your hand, you can power here. I mean, you could run a fridge, a full-size fridge.
A full-size fridge? For how long?
You could actually give an extra 5 kilometers of charge to your Tesla. So if you're driving your Tesla home...
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kilometers. That's, hold on, let me do the math here.
About 3 miles.
I was going to say, that's about 3 miles.
Because, I mean, most people only attempt to drive when you think you can probably make it to the next charging station.
So I'll just put this in my trunk of my Tesla, which I don't have. But I'll put it in the trunk of my Tesla and drive around with this forever until I need it for 3 extra miles.
Yeah, but the thing is, you only attempt to drive...
Those 3 miles could be really important.
Yeah, I mean, you only attempt to drive if you think you're going to get close. You're not going to try to drive and land 100
Let's think about places
out.
that 3 miles would be really important. Like if you got stuck in the Bronx, in New York, in like a bad part of the Bronx, 3 miles, you're in Fort Lee, New Jersey.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Okay.
That sounds a lot more appealing place to be stuck.
Yeah. If you got stuck in Opelika, Florida, 3 miles, you might be able to make it to Miami.
Yep.
Ish. Somewhere like that. Okay, 3 miles could be very important.
It could be, and also, I mean,
if you got stuck in the desert here, 3 miles is not going to get you closer to the Strip. I mean, 3 miles closer, but it's not going to get you as close as you need.
That is fair.
But you could probably get from downtown Vegas to regular Vegas with 3 miles.
Right.
Okay.
Or you can charge your flare gun and throw up a flare, right?
Right, that's what we'll resort to. We'll shoot up the flare. This is really great. I love your story. You had an idea. You were at a company that is a huge company. It's grown. You were there to help grow that company. You said, I helped grow this company. I see an opportunity. I can do some good in the world, and I can make a nice business for myself. And then you were very smart about it.
Yeah, I was 23 years old. I had no idea what I was doing, but I projected a lot of confidence, and we're still alive.
We're going to make batteries.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with the design, and how hard was that? Because the battery part is easy. The mold's got to be hard.
Yeah, so fully in-house. We do it all in-house.
Yeah.
And then one of our investors is the firm that does the molding for us.
Okay. And the molds are made in Shenzhen.
Yeah, and our industrial designer actually came from DJI as well. So you can kind of see it has a very sleek, minimalist, Apple-esque, DJI-esque vibe.
UL, ETL approved?
UL certified.
UL certified. Very nice.
Yep, yeah, we actually won a Red Dot Design Award.
Congratulations.
So I think as far as battery goes, it's pretty sexy. Yeah.
Now, what about like, I don't know, I feel like I would accidentally put my Diet Coke here and then maybe spill it, or my water. Is it okay? Is that all right?
It is IP54 water resistant.
Okay.
It is not waterproof.
Yeah.
It is very hard to really waterproof a battery.
Sure.
But a little light rain, some dust, you'll be okay.
And you have some vents for cooling?
Yeah, we have active fans in there.
Really?
And there's actually 11 thermistors inside the product.
Yeah.
So if any of those thermistors overheat, it will shut off the entire system.
What if I drop it? How do I know if it's damaged so that I can either get it repaired or come to you so that I don't have a battery that catches fire or is volatile?
Yeah, so the battery pack is a fireproof material, the pack itself.
Okay.
And it is shockproof, and we've drop tested it up to 1 meter,
Yeah.
and it's under warranty up to a 1 meter drop test.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's great. You've thought of everything, Eli. I can't get you. I just can't do it. How many can you daisy chain?
Unlimited, yeah.
Unlimited?
Yeah, but at a certain point, it's not economical to
Sure.
keep buying these and chaining them together.
Right. That's pretty cool. Well, it's just
Yeah.
going to be days before Elon Musk calls you. It'll be Elon and Eli. Eli,
Yeah.
thanks for coming on.
Yeah, nice to
It's
meet you.
called
Thanks for having me.
EcoFlow. EcoFlow.com?
EcoFlow.com.
EcoFlow.com. Shenzhen and San Francisco by the Bay. I'm sure he's been to Half Moon Bay. We're not going to take you to Half Moon Bay. We're going to bring you back to CES right after this. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. It's Be Terrific. CES 2020 live from the Las Vegas Convention Center. I'm Michael Arts, trying to sound like Jim Cramer. We'll be back right after this.